All right, all right, all right. We're live from 304 Studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. That's right. This is an stspod.club production. Yeah, every week on stspod.club, we do Rollin into Mempho. That's right. And one more episode by midnight on Saturday. But today is episode 801. That's right, 801 of stspod.club and episode 156 of Rollin into Mempho. You know, I talked about us doing an extra show. We did 3 shows last week. We did Rollin into Mempho as you watch every week. And we did WTF, our most popular show. And we did halftime show. Shot out to the universe when the halftime show started with the big game. In this past week, we also celebrated episode 800 with a party. Lots of stuff on stspod.club that I want you to go and listen to. Speaking of stspod.club, go to stspod.club and join our Patreon. That's right, Patreon. It's only $5 for $5 for the low tier. Go there, join us. We also have shirts, as you can see right here. We have Rollin into Mempho t-shirts, stspod.club. It's a wrestling podcast, brother shirt, and I can mail them directly to you. That's right, directly to you. All you got to do is join us on social media and DM me, and we'll ship them out to you. Join us on TikTok. We do Shiznit Minute every day on TikTok at STS Club. Also, you can voicemail us. If you voicemail us a question or just comments, I can put it right here on the show, 573-738-0171, and it's also there on the screen. All right, guys, every week we do hits, misses, MVP, question of the week, or OMG moment of the week, what's a happening, and must see. Let's hear about the upcoming events and then on with the show. Stop right there. Oh my goodness. Right here on the live feed. Tonight. It is my buddy Sleazy E is going to be there at Vino's. What I want you to do right now is listen to the upcoming events. Let's listen to that first commercial. Go get your tickets right now and tell Sleazy E that BT and STS Pod sent you for the big event tonight. This is BT talking about Sleazy E. That's Sleazy E Wrestling at Instagram. Let's see what's up with him. On February the 17th, we got TACW and Vino's Brew Pub presents Vino's is War. That's right. Come out for a night of violence, drinks, grub, and good times. The card is smothered and covered in wrestling flavor. That's right. Topped off with an Arkansas death match with Sleazy E. If you're ready for Vino's is War, give me a hell yeah. That's right. Sensei Badcock versus Sleazy E in that Arkansas death match. We have brother versus brother, Matt Williams against Morgan Williams. We have Warwolf and many more. Be there February the 17th. That's what's happening. That's what's happening with Sleazy E. Coming to you from BT. You can go to the link of all links on stspod.club. Link of all links. And Sleazy has his links on my links. As everyone knows, I love my mama.
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live this weekend. Starting this Sunday, February 18th, it's our 3-year anniversary blockbuster Super Bout 3, featuring The Gun Show versus Cruel one-on-one, plus special guests Tommy Dreamer and Rhino. Reserve your seat today. Saturday, February 24th, Memphis Wrestling returns to Strayhorn, Mississippi for another huge fundraiser benefiting the Strayhorn Band. Get your tickets in advance and save $2. Sunday, March 3rd is our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's. Watch AEW Revolution with us. It's free. Plus, you'll get a free power card. That's Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Breaking news, Sunday, March 10th, the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer, returns to Memphis Wrestling. Sunday, March 24th, Hammerstone is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Sunday, April 21st, Buff Daddy returns to Memphis Wrestling. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
All right, hits. Big hits for week 156. It started out, we had Devin O'Neal in a quick opener against Ray Collins. All the way Ray. I thought it was a really good match. It's solid. We put Ray over and going into the semifinals of the Cobra Cup. Hits. Tommy Dreamer promo sent in. He's going to be there tomorrow. He said he's feeling a little extreme. Good stuff. We had Michael and King Cobra out, and Teddy Long came out to help them book the show. Upcoming Super Bout 3. I like this. I like seeing Dustin and Teddy Long dancing. Teddy signs Michael against Psycho Simon. And we also have, later on, they do the same kind of segment backstage, and they sign Brett Michaels against Cruel for the title. All right. Speaking of Cruel, we had a video, some black and white footage. Then we had a real close-up of his face as he did a video for telling Brett Michaels if he wanted the belt, come get the belt. Wait. I thought Brett was the champion. Good stuff. Come get it if you can. Cruel. Hit. Denzel Rollins against Brother Bruce next. Real solid match. Triple R came out selling an injury from last week when K-Tumor knocked him out in our OMG moment of the week. Go back to @Memphis Wrestling on YouTube and watch that. Solid match. Good win for Brother Bruce. I like these two guys a lot and enjoy seeing them in a ring against each other. Hit. BJD had a video promo where he challenged Ash Taylor. Taylor said, well, you got to beat the Druids or the Shadows. They call them the Shadows. You got to beat my guys first. Big John Dalton then against 3 guys. That's right. This put BJD over big time. Good stuff. I love the idea of having a guy beat up. Now, I don't like one guy beating up a tag team when we know who the tag team is. We really don't know who these guys are, and it's not going to hurt them. So Big John Dalton over the Druids, the Shadows, this put him over big time. Then we had All the Way Ray did a quick interview talking about going against Mike Anthony. Nice touch there. Nice touch. Rhino sent in an interview too, and he's going to gore tomorrow. They're taping Super Bout 3. That's right. Hit. MKZ and Bosby against Big Nasty Phil and main event Bradley. Jay Webb was at ringside. This was really not a short match, and it was just a setup. Aaron Roberts coming out. Hit with Aaron Roberts, jumping Boss. He did a big boss man slam. He pushed down MKZ a couple of times. Ended with 2 problem bombs as Justin Case was out there directing traffic in the ring. Awesome. There we go. Hit. Aaron Roberts destroying the Boz. That's right. Leading up to Super Bout 3, we're going to have Boz against Aaron Roberts. And the signal interrupts, and we say, what the hell, Dustin does, as Psycho Simon comes out. No, don't come out. He sends a video, and he's interrupting Memphis Wrestling, and he's just warning everybody, and he's especially warning King Cobra putting him against Mikey. Not a match that Mikey wants, I don't think. Psycho Simon, love that moniker. All right, then we had a quick Colton Cage promo video as he got ready for Cage against Big Swole in the semifinals. Man, Big Swole looked good. Both guys looked really good. I love that pounce. That's a big hit for week 156. Just the pounce is a big hit. And we had Cage using a chain to beat Big Swole. I want to say hit, but that was a shock, guys. Big Swole's lost the last 3 or 4 matches. It's going to be interesting to where they go with that. Putting Colton Cage in the semifinals against Kate Toomer for the Cobra Cup next week. That was our hits for week 156. Misses for week 156. Let me tell you something. King Cobra, Michael, you're there in the hallway of the Wrestle Center, and you're missing out with Teddy Long. You shouldn't have listened to Teddy Long this time because you're missing out. Giving Brett Michaels, y'all should have gave Brett Michaels some time off being injured like that, because all you're going to do is make him get hurt more. Miss. We should have vacated the belt or just gave it to Cruel, but you're missing out, hurting Brett Michaels even more. Miss. MVP for week 156. Well, guys, I got to give it to Big John Dalton. That's right. He beat up 3 guys and looked absolutely fantastic in doing so. He didn't use the Bam Bam Slam. Come on, John. Come on. Good stuff. Our MVP for week 156, Big John Dalton. All right, we're on question of the week. We got Dustin Starr again here. Hey, Dustin.
Yeah, what's up, man?
5-star here, sitting here with Chris Flackett. Let me make sure I said his name right. Chris Flackett. I'm sorry if I did not pronounce it right.
Yes,
but
from Twitter.
He's from Twitter. Yeah, he wants to know. This is a great question, by the way. Favorite Memphis wrestling match ever, current and old school. I've got a couple I'm going to say for old school. Do you have anything old school wise that just pops in your mind?
There is a storyline. It's not necessarily, I mean, it was a match, but it's not for the match. It's more for the memory and the moment in which it happened. And I remember that it was Jerry the King Lawler and it was Handsome Jimmy Valiant, and they were going one-on-one for the championship. And it was one of those situations where it had to be right down the middle. Let's do it right now on TV. Let's settle the score. Even Steven, right? And then there came an opportunity, and I believe it was Burt Prentice that came out and dangled the chain during the double down. And I think the ref was down as well. And Lawler looked, and he looked at the people, and he looked at the people, and then Burt threw it to him. He wound it up, and he knocked Jimmy Valiant out, and he won the title. You know, he won the match there. And so it literally turned Jerry Lawler heel on Handsome Jimmy Valiant because of one thing, and it was the championship and using the chain. Another thing that's one of my favorites is the entire episode. Now, I don't remember what happened. I don't know the behind-the-scenes thing, but maybe some people didn't show up for TV one day, and they shot this storyline where Bill Dundee turned heel on Jerry Lawler after being his tag team partner. I mean, literally the entire episode was Lawler Dundee, went from them being baby faces and then getting into it a little bit with the Fabulous Ones, and then all of a sudden they had the match in the end, and Dundee won the championship. To me, that's a moment. It's not necessarily for the match, but it's for the story and for the moment. So those are a couple that stick out pretty vividly in my head.
We're different.
Some of the snowman stuff. The snowman stuff hits me in the heart because I was there for a lot of that, and I remember my family not wanting to go back to Mid-South Coliseum for that. So it's the stories that do it for me.
Oh wow, yeah, we did an episode on the snowman. We went back and watched that angle and everything. Oh no, was it really that good? And it is. It's still good. It's still fun to watch. I can tell I'm a lot older than you, but by the way, I didn't know if you knew that or not. But
I don't.
Old school wise, for me, the thing I think about is Funk and Lawler. and we only saw clips of
The
first one, the Texas Death that they did, that was just, but not the My Eye, the one that it's Lawler's hitting Funk with chair in the knees and the legs, and he's bumping like crazy. I love that match. And the Texas Death with Lawler and Mantell went over 20 falls. It's Lawler and Mantell against Dundee and Landale. I bet you remember some of that stuff, but just so fun. The punches were just crazy in that. But what about currently? What is your matches that you can think of? Go ahead.
Punches back in the day were so freaking good, man. And you mentioned Snowman. I got to give you a little Easter egg real quick, is I had Snowman's name and number written down on a small piece of paper in front of my desk for about 6 months, and then he passed away. Like, I was going to bring Snowman to Memphis Wrestling and do something controversial or whatever appeared to be controversial, but I never got a chance to do it. Currently, are we talking currently as in like our product?
Yeah, we're at 152, so let's talk about 152 weeks. And when I thought of this question, I could think of some of the Young Goats matches at the very early, and things that pop in my mind is just Mike Anthony against anyone in a brawl. That's just what I wrote down. Anything with Mike Anthony when it's in a brawl. But what comes to mind to you? What match sticks out? You've been there. I've been watching it at home. You've been right there in front of it. But what match was either crazy or, oh, my God, this is so good? What was the moments or the matches?
There are quite a few that just make you go, oh, my gosh, I can't believe that was on my show. Everything from Aldous and Gresham to Young Goats Posse. I remember them doing a chicken fight one time. The first time I've ever seen it in a tag team match, kind of doing a chicken fight. That the people, they were both baby faces, and the people got with it, and it was just so good that I remember the people loving it. But anything to do with Mike Anthony and the Gun Show, because if you look at it, those are two of the top strongest characters in our history of 152 episodes. You never know who's going to win that match, even though the Gun Show has always kind of had Mike's number. Mike is such a strong personality in the ring that he could win at any point. So Gun Show and Mike Anthony. Another thing that takes the cake for that for me is there's only been a handful of Memphis Heritage champions. You've got Alan Steele, you've got the Gun Show, and you've got Mike Anthony, and that's it. And to me, those two men in the ring, Gun Show and Mike Anthony, you never, ever know what's going to happen. But then also I got to mention before you move on, I got to mention anything doing with Kay Toomer, because Toomer went from a guy who wasn't even booked on the show to now being one of the strongest, most powerful, and most over characters. So, Gun Show and Mike are gonna take the cake, but then also like Kay Toomer and Mike's stuff has been so good too. The Memphis Street Fight won the match of the year and everything. So that's a couple of mine there. I'll be thinking about it while you're talking. But
I agree. All right, guys. Question of the week. There's a phone number in the email. If you call the phone number, I actually use your voice and everything on the show. Do it now. Question of the week. Stop right there. Oh, my goodness. Right here on the live feed. Tonight. It is my buddy Sleazy E is going to be there at Vino's. What I want you to do right now is listen to the upcoming events. Let's listen to that first commercial. Go get your tickets right now and tell Sleazy E that BT and STS Pod sent you for the big event tonight. This is BT talking about Sleazy E. That's Sleazy E Wrestling at Instagram. Let's see what's up with him. On February the 17th, we got TACW and Vino's Brew Pub presents Vino's is War. That's right. Come out. For a night of violence, drinks, grub, and good times. The card is smothered and covered in wrestling flavor. That's right. Topped off with an Arkansas death match with Sleazy E. If you're ready for Vino's is War, give me a hell yeah. That's right. Sensei Badcock versus Sleazy E in that Arkansas death match. We have brother versus brother, Matt Williams against Morgan Williams. We have Warwolf and many more. Be there February the 17th. That's what's happening. That's what's happening with Sleazy E coming to you from BT. You can go to the link of all links on stspod.club. Link of all links, and Sleazy E has his links on my links. As everyone knows, I love my mama.
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live this weekend. Starting this Sunday, February 18th, it's our 3-year anniversary Blockbuster Super Bout 3, featuring The Gun Show versus Cruel one-on-one, plus special guests Tommy Dreamer and Rhino. Reserve your seat today. Saturday, February 24th, Memphis Wrestling returns to Strayhorn, Mississippi for another huge fundraiser benefiting the Strayhorn Band. Get your tickets in advance and save $2. Sunday, March 3rd is our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's. Watch AEW Revolution with us. It's free. Plus, you'll get a free power card. That's Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Breaking news, Sunday, March 10th, the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer, returns to Memphis Wrestling. Sunday, March 24th, Hammerstone is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Sunday, April 21st, Buff Daddy returns to Memphis Wrestling. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
Right, what's happening? What's happening? We got Super Bout 3 tomorrow. But the big thing is the semifinals next week. Mike Anthony against All the Way Ray. Colton Cage against K Toomer. What are we building here, guys? What are we building for? It seems like we're building for Mike Anthony, K Toomer, boom, smash, whatever, against each other. These two guys need to settle a score. Is it going to be them two guys in the finals, or are we going to get some upsets, some shocks? What if we got All the Way Ray against Colton Cage in the finals? Interesting, leaving us questioning what's happening. That's what's happening. Must see for the week. Must see for the week is Aaron Roberts as he destroys Boz and MKZ. Pushes her down a couple of times. Must see is Aaron Roberts. We have a tag team match going on. He jumps in and destroys Boz. Must see, by the way, just in case, directing traffic. Must see for week 156. Well, you guys know what I'm fixing to say. What I'm fixing to say is same bad time, same bad channel on the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Be there, and as everyone knows, I love my